In November of 2003, I became a mom. And 3 weeks later, at about the time this picture was taken, on December 10th, I found out that I had a disease for which there was no cure, and my only option was to have a liver transplant. I was devastated and I panicked. I made a will, I got her baptized, and I wrote notes to family members to ask them to help me raise her after I was gone. And I got on with the business of living, doing everything I could to help advance her during the time we have and to show her love and leave a legacy after I was gone. In October of 2005, I faced the moment of truth. My body was not going to go on its own any longer. I was super sick. And I was facing the fear and the guilt and the sorrow that came with the thoughts of leaving my girl without her mom, and also knowing I had no control over the situation at all. Was this going to be the last birthday that I celebrated with her? Was I not going to be around to read her bedtime stories any longer? Would this be the last time that I was able to decorate a Christmas tree with her? This night, which was December the 2nd, we went to the Christmas parade. After the parade was over, I was taken to the emergency room and admitted to the hospital because I was too sick to go home. The next night, in the middle of the night, I got a call saying that there was an organ for me. An 18-year-old boy had died and was brain dead as the result of a motorcycle crash. And the following day, on December the 4th of 2005, his liver was transplanted into me. I was back at home in a week. Thanks to the selflessness of this 18-year-old and his family, I was there to celebrate another Christmas with my daughter. And I have been there for many, many important years to follow, traveling and having adventures. And Mr. Joy, you can't see, but we went to see Richard Speight last summer, and I've got a picture of him, famous MBA grad. And most importantly, just doing the day-to-day business of being a mom, teaching her how to use chopsticks, helping her get ready for Halloween, baking with her, painting. Because that boy and his family made the decision to donate life this past fall, I was able to celebrate her 14th birthday with her. And I'm not the only one here at MBA who's been affected by organ and tissue donation. Everyone in this slide, and many more in our community, has had some experience with organ and tissue donation, either as a medical professional, as a recipient, or as a donor. Shortly after this picture was taken, Ian and Wes Hall's father had to have a lung transplant. And while he ultimately passed away, the generosity of his donor gave their father 5 more years to help see them into young manhood. I want to thank the Tennessee Donor Services and DVL Siegenthaler Public Relations. People are here with us today. As I've mentioned to you, we have partnered with them and with Harpeth Hall to create awareness and to start an education program in high schools across the state, and it's rolling out first here today at MBA. As part of that, Ian's going to come up and introduce a special speaker that we have.